On the arid savanna, two massive male giraffes clash violently in the dust. The hunting cheetah sprints across the dry plains, chasing down its prey. A pride of aggressive lions charges forward to steal food from the hyenas. The fierce sun bakes the vast, cracked mud landscape of the wild savanna. A massive trail of red dust rises high as a large herd moves over plains. The rough, rock-like gray skin of a giant elephant moves past dry thorns. A majestic matriarch elephant steps out of the dust onto open grasslands. Standing still under the sun, the leader flares its massive ears to cool. The long, powerful trunk taps the hot sand to test the local air currents. A group of 12 elephants marches in single file, following the leader. A massive front foot presses heavily down, sinking deep into cracked soil. A small, dependent calf walks unsteadily beneath the legs of its mother. The entire herd navigates a dry riverbed, kicking up bright plumes of dust. Standing on a high mound, the leader points its trunk into the sharp wind. A powerful, low-frequency infrasound rumble causes the pebbles to vibrate. Hearing the warning, the entire herd freezes instantly across the savanna. The fierce midday sun casts massive dark silhouettes onto blinding sands. A dramatic low view shows the monumental, fortress-like presence of a herd. The matriarch swings its tail sharply, signaling the family to move ahead. The muscular trunk of a mature elephant twists and expands in the hot air. 40,000 independent muscle bundles move inside this powerful trunk. The hypersensitive tip uses its lips to pick up a single tiny seed now. Massive, deeply grooved ivory tusks extend out from the giant upper jaw. Thick calcium layers make up the solid core of these powerful, heavy tusks. Enormous fan-like ears flap steadily to generate a cool, refreshing breeze. A dense network of blood vessels beneath the thin ear skin radiates heat. Deeply rutted, rough gray skin measures up to 2.5 centimeters. Deep geometric cracks on the thick skin trap water to prevent dehydration. The circular footpad steps firmly onto sharp volcanic rocks without slip. An elastic fibrous fat pad under the heel bones acts as a shock absorber. Pillar-like leg columns transfer the massive weight directly down to earth. This 6-ton animal stands effortlessly without using much muscle energy. The rear knee joints flex smoothly as the herd descends a steep ravine. Massive, brick-sized grinding molars crunch down inside the oral cavity. Sharp horizontal ridges showcase a natural system that replaces old teeth. The giant torso houses a vast digestive system needed to ferment plants. Moving steadily, this giant body converts tons of vegetation every day. The high, domed forehead and skull are perfectly framed against the sun. Long eyelashes surround the small, intelligent eye to block blowing sand. The tear duct secretes a thick fluid layer to protect the sensitive eye. The narrow temporal gland located behind the eye contracts quite smoothly. A stream of dark, oily fluid drains down the temple of a dominant male. The long spine shifts under heavy muscles as the giant pushes through. The slender tail ends in a coarse, dense brush of stiff black bristles. The thick bristle brush swats across the lower rump to repel bad insects. Thick, durable toenails closely hug the outer rim of the large footpad. The bottom cushion presses flat to absorb remote seismic signals clearly. The invincible structure of the mature elephant stands tall and unified. From a distant cliff, a completely dry, cracked sand river channel opens. The matriarch enters the dry bed, lowering its trunk to sniff moisture. The heavy front legs forcefully scrape and shovel away mounds of hot sand. Powerful ivory tusks wedge into sand, lifting up massive obstructing rocks. Pushing deep into the sand well, the elephant blows air to clear the mud. Cool, clear groundwater slowly filters up through sand to fill the pit. The matriarch fills its long trunk with fresh water and drinks smoothly. An awkward young calf tries clumsily to drink, splashing water everywhere. A mature elephant sprays a thick geyser of wet river mud over its back. Wet river silt runs slowly down the deep wrinkles of the massive body. Standing at the edge, the leader watches as hot desert winds swirl dust. A small calf rolls playfully in a muddy wallow under the burning sun. The elephant scoops up dry sand with its trunk, creating a shield now. Multiple elephants take systematic turns drinking from the narrow well. An elephant uses its foot to clear falling sand walls away from the path. The matriarch raises its trunk high, scanning the horizon for predators. Two large females stand close together, forming a wall over the new calf. The herd slowly marches up the sandy bank, leaving the riverbed behind. The afternoon sun casts long shadows of the family moving across scrub. A young elephant grabs a thorny branch, tearing off green leaves neatly. Two adolescent elephants intertwine trunks gently, reassuring each other. Framed against the sunset, the herd walks in a perfect single-file line. The family approaches a large grove of desert shrubs as twilight falls. The dark shape of the leader stands still, guarding the sleeping family. Under the bright moonlit sky, the wrinkled face of an elephant rests now. In the cold, pre-dawn darkness, the silhouette of the leader stands rigid. As the first light of dawn breaks, the large herd steps out from shelter, Bathed in the soft morning sun, the family begins its steady, long march. The animal leaves deep, heavy circular impressions along a dusty trail. A small calf scampers forward to keep up with the steady adult members. A young adult elephant uses its trunk tip to clear loose volcanic stones. The matriarch emits a low call, guiding the family over a gravel ridge. Under the intense morning sun, an elephant pauses to flare its big ears. 12 members of the herd march in a tightly coordinated single file now. From a great distance, a sprawling grove of ancient baobab trees appears. At mid-range, the elephant herd approaches the base of a colossal tree. A large elephant bull drives its heavy ivory tusks directly into the bark. Using immense neck leverage, the animal peels away a section of deep bark. The muscular trunk wraps around the moist inner wood fiber, pulling free. Standing on hind legs, a mother reaches high to break a fresh branch now. An elephant calf happily uses its small mouth to grind down green leaves. An adult elephant uses its brick-like molars to extract hidden moisture. The entire family gathers in a semicircle around the giant tree base. Another elephant peels long, ribbon-like strands from the exposed trunk. The elephant uses its trunk to blast a powerful puff of air across wood. A young elephant tests its developing tusks against a smaller tree trunk. Looking down from the branches, the leader masterfully strips thick bark. Multiple elephants chew rhythmically together, shifting their large ears. A dominant elephant backs away, allowing a juvenile to access inner wood. The animal uses the tough edge of its foot to pin down a thick wood root. The small calf tries to copy the mother, pulling a tiny strip of bark. Pushing with full weight, a massive bull breaks a large, dry baobab limb. The elephant family stands surrounded by white wood debris and pulled bark. The animal uses its wet trunk tip to lick essential minerals from wood. The herd shifts its focus to nearby trees, searching for shallow roots. An elephant uses its tusks to forcefully lift and toss a dry tree stump. Using sharp front nails, the elephant kicks deeply to unearth a big root. The trunk tip brushes fine dirt particles off the extracted root tuber. The afternoon sun creates a blinding golden glare behind the feeding herd. The matriarch turns away from the sight, lining the family up for a walk. Observed from afar, the single-file line leaves a long red dust trail. The herd navigates a narrow, rocky incline in single file under the sky. Night falls completely as massive silhouettes settle under granite cliffs. From a high, rocky outcropping, a faint, swirling dust cloud appears near. A pride of 8 hungry lions moves stealthily through the yellow grass. The leader triggers an alarm rumble. The herd forms a defensive circle. Charging forward at high speed, the leader stamps the earth violently. The herd steps forward in perfect synchronization, pushing lions away. An adult female uses its strong trunk to whip a thorny branch down now. A stalking lioness recoils as an enormous foot stamps down close to paws. A mature bull breaks from the circular line to launch a powerful charge. The lion pride retreats into deep yellow grass while the herd stands firm. The matriarch keeps its enormous ears extended wide, staring directly down. When a lioness creeps through a gully, an elephant blocks the attack vector. The vulnerable calf remains tucked safely deep within the large leg columns. The mother spreads its ears, creating a wide physical barrier for protection. An elephant bull kicks up a heavy screen of sand to obscure their vision. A mature male lion lets out a growl, backing away as the herd advances. An elephant lashes out with its powerful trunk, creating a loud whoosh. The lion pride splits into 2 tactical groups to flank the herd format. The elephant herd adapts instantly, adjusting its defensive block format. As a lioness leaps onto a rock, an elephant forcefully shakes a big tree. The heavy branch cracks loudly under pressure, forcing the cat to flee. The matriarch delivers another piercing trumpet roar across the flat plain. Intimidated by the loud acoustic pressure, several lionesses flinch away. The dominant male lion lowers its head, moving backward into the bushes. The elephant family maintains its fortress-like posture as lions scatter. The remaining lions drop their tails and walk over the distant sand dunes. The matriarch slowly lowers its raised trunk, but keeps its eyes locked ahead. The other elephants break their tight circular block, turning inward now. The elephant calf gently nudges its mother's thick leg, safe and unhurt. The herd reforms into its standard single-file marching column to leave. Moving quickly, the elephant family transitions into a fast-paced trot. Plumes of red dust follow the path of the herd as it accelerates away. The warm orange glow of sunset illuminates the giant gray bodies safely. The elephant herd moves over a high ridgeline against the crimson sky. From a distance, the majestic family disappears smoothly over the horizon. Under the blinding midday sun, an extreme drought reaches its peak now. A massive desert dust storm suddenly sweeps across the plains in a haze. The matriarch stands firm in the roaring wind, accessing ancient memory. In the scorching heat, the elephant herd begins a grueling long march. Under the black night sky, deep wrinkles on the foot expand to feel ground. At early dawn light, the exhausted family arrives at a wetland basin. The matriarch tests the mud consistency, leading the family forward now. Under the warming sun, an adult elephant sinks knee-deep into heavy sludge. Suddenly, a young calf slips off the stable path, sinking deep into mud. The elephant mother wheels around in distress as the silt drags it down. The matriarch trumpets to organize the herd, forming a structural circle. Pushing through the sludge, the large mother stands close to its calf. The elephant mother slides its long, powerful tusks deep under the calf. The matriarch arrives, interlocking its trunk with the mother's trunk. With an immense burst of muscle power, the two adult elephants hoist up. The mud-covered calf is successfully dragged onto firm, solid ground now. The adult elephants use their trunks to wipe thick mud away from the eyes. The elephant herd resumes its steady march across the desolate basin. Showcasing deep physical fatigue, an old elephant steps slowly along. At twilight, the fortress-like shapes move like solid gray walls ahead. Under the vast starry night sky, the herd continues moving without sleep. In the cold pre-dawn air, the trunk tip of the leader rises quite high. At dawn, heavy purple rain clouds begin rapidly rolling over mountains. Massive drops of the season's first rain begin pouring down on the hide. A torrential downpour floods the landscape, reviving the river channel. After the storm clears, the elephant family steps out onto savanna flats. Green grass sprouts visibly break through freshly soaked, cracked soil. The rough skin is covered in sand crusts, yet the eye shines brightly. The matriarch performs a powerful body shake to blast away caked sand. The shake reveals the clean, proud, slate-gray skin texture of the animal. The elephant family gathers joyfully around a freshly filled, clean pool. An adult elephant uses its trunk to suck up water, spraying its belly. A small calf jumps excitedly into the shallow pool, splashing mud now. The leader walks to an ancient tree, rubbing its gland against the bark. Close observation shows thick fluid, re-establishing territorial bounds. Several young calves play together, running safely between giant legs. Under the golden afternoon light, the entire family feeds peacefully now. The matriarch signals the end of feeding, turning towards rock mounds. The herd begins to systematically ascend a massive granite rock incline. From a distance, the single-file line scales the steep cliffside calmly. The matriarch reaches the highest granite plateau, looking over a realm. The afternoon sun drops lower, casting a brilliant sunset glow behind. Standing on the cliff edge, The leader flares its enormous ears wide. The matriarch raises its long, muscular trunk high into the air at dusk. The animal unleashes a magnificent, piercing trumpet roar that echoes. From miles away, the thunderous proclamation asserts absolute dominance. The last rays of sun catch the long ivory tusks, making them glitter. The elephant gently sweeps its tail in a perfect arc against the air. The family aligns back into a synchronized single-file line at twilight. The elephant herd walks slowly down into the valley, blending into mist. In the blue nightfall, the gentle family marches quietly into the woods. The deep, calm, blinking eye of the leader guides the family forward. A rapid, continuous pullback reveals the entire massive head structure. The entire 12-member herd walks through the dark acacia grove now. Massive granite copia cliffs frame the elephant family in the wilderness. The long red dust trail left by the herd winds across the wide plains. The view expands to capture the giant river channel and ancient forests. High-altitude planetary view captures the vast silhouette of the land. In the crisp morning light of the next day, the herd emerges onto grass. The elephant family walks unhurriedly, browsing on fresh grass shoots. An elephant calf extends its small trunk to pluck a tender green stem. The mother walks closely beside its calf, its large ears fanning gently. From across the clearing, elephants touch trunks to reinforce bonds. The wild landscape is transformed into a vibrant ecosystem full of life. The matriarch stands on a low ridge, looking over its thriving family. Under the midday sun, an adult elephant leads the family toward shade. The leader rubs its massive shoulder against a tree, leaving a scent. Protected within the shaded grove, calves lie down for a peaceful rest. The mother stands watch over its resting calf, its trunk touching it. The afternoon sun casts long shadows as the herd begins to move again. The family reforms its single file line, stepping out onto open plains. Framed against the orange sunset, the majestic herd walks to the horizon. The leader guides its family with confidence, its silhouette defined. From a distance, the family slowly disappears into the evening mist. Night settles completely as the vast landscape remains eternal and quiet.